Thalmus Rasulala was born in November of 1939, and his birth name was Jack Crowder. He was born in the hot spot of Miami, Florida. Thalmus wouldn't spend his life in the East Coast sun forever. He moved out west and traded it for California and the West Coast sun. He would attend and graduate at the University of Redlands, home of the Bulldogs. Around this time, Thalmus would marry at the age of just 21. His new bride was Martha Roberts, and they would have 3 kids together. That same year he got married, Thalmus would make his TV acting debut in the series Adventure in Paradise. He would appear in several other popular TV shows over the next 3 years, including Perry Mason and The Twilight Zone. While working on random TV shows, Thalmus would also appear on stage in Hello, Dolly, and even go on to become a leading member of the all-black cast called The Bailey Company, which opened on Broadway in 1967 and included Pearl Bailey and Cab Calloway himself. The talented actor would return to college and take a few extra classes in Shaw University in Raleigh, North Carolina. Thalmus was an elite actor, able to play action roles, dramatic, romantic, and of course our favorite, comedy. He showed his dramatic skills in the debut of One Life to Live in 1968 and was a regular until he left after 2 seasons. The move was a good thing. Thalmus would go on to appear in hit shows like All in the Family, Mission Impossible, and the classic movie Blackula. Another big movie called Willie Dynamite in the mid-1970s reunited Thalmus with another Sanford & Son alum, Roscoe Orman. Thalmus' Sanford & Son debut was one no fan will ever forget. He was the great Skeeter Mathews on the Card Sharps. He played the fast-talking hustler with the 3-finger drag. When his name is mentioned, Skeeter Mathews is always the first person who comes to mind. His second appearance in Sanford & Son history isn't as memorable. He is the door-to-door man pushing to raise money for the Heart Fund, an ironic situation for Thalmus and Red Fox later in life. Throughout the 70s, Thalmus would star in many more movies and shows, but perhaps his biggest role of his career was Bill Thomas, Raj and Dee's father from What's Happening.
I did. And all I want to know is, why? Why? Why did you get mixed up with this girl in the first place?
Well, I guess it was for the money. For the money?
You did it for the money?
Yeah, I'm even thinking of doing it for a living.
He would go on to play a refreshing character who was divorced from his wife, but cared about his kids and was there for them. In all, Thalmus was in over 80 movies and shows, with his final appearance being released after his passing, titled Hits. He remarried in 1984 and went on to have 4 more children with his new wife. In 1991, October 9th, Thalmus passed away from a heart attack. He was only 51 years old. It's a shame. He was so busy in life as a father, a loving husband, and acting, doing over 9 movies and shows in a 2-year span. Most of us never got to know Thalmus on a personal level, but he always presented himself as that friend you wanted to hang out with. His smile could light up the room, and his laugh was contagious.